We're up to day 143 of my case study testing out My Legion secret. My name is Mike Iser, and if you're new here and you're from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, or Facebook Reels, come over here. You're going to want to go to jobquittingincome.com. This link over here. Click the second link in the YouTube description over here. This is going to lead you over to something that's going to explain how I generated an extra $1,000 a month in only 2 months' time. And another thing that's going to explain all of that is right over here. You might have been forwarded to this when you first came to my YouTube channel. This is a 7-day course explaining how I'm generating like $200 sales over here, right over here, and how I made this $420 a day. If you want to learn how that's possible, again, go to jobquittingincome.com or go and watch all of this series, this playlist over here. This playlist is in the description right over here, this first playlist. But if you're also interested in My Legion Secret, which is what this video is about, just stay tuned. I'm going to explain it a little bit here. So what we're doing with this system, this is another system that is generating me $1,000 a month. And this one, it's drip feeding us 100 leads each day. Okay, and these leads are building up in the back office so that we get 3,000 at the end of the month. Then it becomes 6,000, then 9,000, it builds and builds. And what we're doing is we're emailing out to these leads with the inbuilt mailer. We can mail out once every 23 hours, basically once a day, and we're promoting products to them, and we're looking to get sales. So we're going to clickbank.com, which is an affiliate marketplace. We're finding products there related to making money online because that's what these people are looking for. That's the types of leads they are. And we are grabbing the vendor provided swipe files for their product, 10 of them. They're 10 emails. We're copying those emails, pasting them in here, sending the emails out, getting clicks, and getting sales. That's how this is working. So thus far, I'm now, like I said, day 143. That's well into month 5. And after all this time, I was able to break even day 50. Day 60, I was in profit. And I used to say that as long as things continue as they are, I'm in profit 400 to 500 bucks a month. But now that's shot up to 800 bucks profit a month. And it looks like we may be on track to hitting $1,000 profit this month. We're gonna have to wait and see. There's still 10 days left before we can tell for sure. But this is proving to be very profitable. And what I've noticed is that things don't happen linearly. They never do. It's in spurts. Like it'll just like out of nowhere, there'll be a jump in income. That's what I've noticed most of the time. And in this game, you're gonna have to have patience. But before I get into all of that, let me just explain this system a little bit more. I haven't fully explained it to you. We're getting 100 leads a day, but there are bonus leads. You see these 100 bonus leads? And you can get these bonus leads by using this referral link and referring someone to the system. Then you're getting 200 leads a day, which is 6,000 leads at the end of the month. And then 12,000 the following month, right? So you can see how we're getting up there in leads. But it doesn't stop there, because if you have no one to refer, you can refer yourself. And if you do that, if you have 2 accounts, you're getting 200 here, 100 here. That's 300 leads a day, which is 9,000 leads at the end of the month. So we went from 3,000 to 6,000 to 9,000. And by the way, it doesn't even stop there, because you can chain multiple accounts, and that's what I've done. You can chain accounts one under the other, each one getting 200. I've got 7 accounts. Each one's at 200, except the bottom, which has nothing underneath it. But I was able to get a sign up even on my bottom account, so that now I got 200 times 7, 1,400 leads a day. So that's how I've been able to see these crazy results. And what I'd say to you, if you're coming on board, is go with a recommended of 5 accounts, right? That's the recommendation, to see some decent results in a reasonable time frame. And if you're strapped for cash, go with a minimum of 2 accounts. That way, at least you're taking advantage of those bonus leads. Now, there are people that have 7 accounts like me, and there are people that have 10 accounts or even more accounts. But what I'd say to you is don't overstretch your bounds. Don't do too many accounts that you can't handle, because it's better to not be a flash in the pan. Like do 10 accounts for 1 or 2 months and then have to stop because you're not seeing the results that you want and you can't sustain it. Because this is a patience game. The leads have to build and build, and over time you start seeing better results. So go with a number of accounts you can comfortably hold for 3 to 4 months. That's what I would suggest to you. So if that is 5 accounts you can comfortably hold, go with 5 accounts. And by the way, I never mentioned this. The cost of the system, this is a cheaper alternative to doing solo ads. Like normally with solo ads, you're spending 30 to 40 bucks for an autoresponder, and you're spending 50 bucks for 100 clicks, another 50 bucks for 100 clicks, and you're paying for traffic over and over again, hoping to at least break even on the back end. Now, in contrast, you're spending 30 bucks a month recurring billing, and on the first month, you have to pay an extra 30 bucks for the initiation fee, pretty much. So 30 bucks first month initiation fee, $30 recurring billing, that's $60 total, and after that it's just 30 bucks a month for that one account. So 60 bucks first month, second month 30 bucks, 30 bucks, 30 bucks, on and on. So in my case, I had to spend $420 for my 7 accounts the first month. And then second month I had to spend $210. And each successive month I spent $210 for my 7 accounts. Now if you were to get 5 accounts, I think that's $150 if I'm not mistaken each month. So you'd have less expenses each month. But go with a number of accounts you can comfortably hold for 3 to 4 months. Keep that in the back of your mind. Like I'm spending whatever you're spending, it's for 3 to 4 months. You got to let it ride now because you need time for these to build up. Now, you're going to see your first sales week 3, week 4. Sometimes people see them day 3, day 10. They see them early. But on average, 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes even later. Some people that get fewer accounts have to wait till day 45, day 55. And as long as you're doing everything right, you're going to start seeing the results that you want over time. It takes time. So having explained all of this, let's now get into the results, okay? So let's see, did I get a sale with this system? Let's have a look. Boom. That's a big boom. $75.90. That's a great way to start off this new week. So, prior week we had $339, and we've seen a $350 week even before this. So, my goal here is to now have this be the new norm, where we're over 300, because if that's the case, we will be at 1,200 for the month instead of 1,000 for the month. And if we're at $1,210 for the month, at least that, subtract my monthly fee, the $210, we're at a $1,000 profit each month. So we are actually on track to hitting that. If we look at my statistics over here, the last 14 days, you can see the last 14 days we've made $605. So if this trend continues, that's 1,200, right? In another 14 days. So we are on track as long as this keeps going. And let's see over here. This is the bar chart. And by the way, for anyone that wants me to zoom in on anything, I don't normally zoom in on this information because I'm not discussing this information. This information at the bottom, I typically cover at the end of the month, right? So if you want to see this information, you're going to have to pause it and then zoom in and look at it. I mean, I could do it just this one time, but you know, this is just the last 4 months. This is not from the beginning of my journey till now. So that's why I don't like to show this, because it's not really like the information I'd rather show you is for the month to month totals. Like at the end of the month, I'll show you the totals for the month. But I know that someone asked about this, and I think that it's with regards to this information here, and that's why I don't zoom in and show this information, because it's not specific to anything. It's just the last 4 months, and it's not even since the beginning of my journey. So, but anyways, you can see that in the last 4 months, not since the beginning, there's 143,000 hops over here, and hops per order is at 1,746, although it's a lot lower if you look at the current stats, because we've been using the specific landing pages to get better results. And this is all it is. Like this is not even accurate. You see, this is 3,284. This is just the last 4 months, not since the beginning of the journey. That's why I don't like to zoom in on this information. There's no point. So what I do zoom in on, what I do show you, is stuff like this. Where this came from. This sale came from account number 4, $21 sale and $54 upsell. And let's see over here, we got the hops for the day. This is what I zoom in on as well. 1,231 hops for the day, 4 order form impressions, okay? And here is the progress over time. So normally what I notice is this blue line is a 7-day moving average. It goes up and down in waves, the hops, hop up and down, up and down. So like it looks like there was an uptrend, downtrend, a mini downtrend, and now uptrend. Anyways, that's just I don't know how much information we can glean from this, but we're slowly moving up, We're up to now where we're hitting an average of 1.65 thousand hops, okay? So it is very slowly over time trending upwards. And here's the bar chart, okay? And if you were to see the bar chart from the very beginning, you'd see that I had no sales initially for the first 16 days, and boom, I got a sale for $100 day 17. And then since then, sales have been consistent, and sales start coming in even more frequently with my 7 accounts. So now I'm getting back-to-back sales on a more regular daily. It's happening more frequently now, right? And now the next thing we're looking for is back-to-back double sales, because that happened one time where we had 2 sales in one day, and then the next day 2 sales in one day. I think that's going to be the next marker to look out for. But what I want to show you now, I never showed you this, is this over here. This is another thing I zoom into. This is more meaningful data. What we have for the month now is $823.59 for the month, and $3,428 gross income, and $2,167 net income so far. So we need to just get this up to 1,200 in the next 10 days. So let's see if we can do that. And let's see over here, we got this from account number 4, I believe it was. So account number 4, and let's see over here, what was it at for 4? 4 is at its 12th sale now. So now we're having accounts getting their 12th sales, 13th sale, 14th sale. Most of them have gotten their 11th and 12th sale. So that is where we're sitting at. So I think I've covered everything that I need to cover over here with you. So now, for those of you who are looking to come on board with this system, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the description and click on this first link, okay? And if you do click on that first link, let me know. Send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. I'll put that up over here. And I'll send you over 500 free swipe files. And out of those swipe files, those emails, 200 of them are written in a generic fashion such that you can copy and paste them and basically promote whatever offer you want. Just copy and paste. So you could promote MIF, you could promote Warrior Plus, you could promote MLGS itself. And that's what you're going to want to do to get the bonus leads on your bottom account. Because if you've got 5 accounts, 900 leads a day, you want to get that bottom account getting those bonus leads so that you can get an extra 100 leads a day, which is an extra 3,000 leads a month. So you can use these emails, copy and paste them, promote to the My Legion Secret leads themselves, and get that bonus sign up. Okay? Also, I'll provide you with free email support because this game is really going to play with your mind, plays with everyone's minds, and you're going to need someone to help keep you on the straight and narrow. And if you need me to analyze your statistics, your hops, and what all is happening with your back office, I can do that as well. But anyways, what you're going to do is click on this link over here, and this is going to bring you to this page over here, which gives you a little bit of an overview of the system and how it works, okay? But you're going to click on this first button over here, and then enter your email and click Get Started. And from there, you'll be brought over to the sales page, which looks like this. And from here, we're going to log in. And, oh, we're not going to log in. You're going to sign up with your first account, right? Once you're signed up with your first account, then you're going to log in. So the first account doesn't matter. Just sign up the usual way. And, and then when you're setting up your second account, you're going to have to pay close attention here because this is where the layering of the accounts comes into play, and you need to do this properly. So when you're logging into your first account, let me do that. You're going to copy this referral link, paste it in your browser, and then sign up for your second account. That way your second account is made underneath your first, giving your first 100 bonus leads. And if you check that over here in the My Leads tab, you'll see that this is showing 200 instead of 100, and that it's going to appear in this much time. So it does take time for the leads to show up. You have to wait 24 hours. So the first day you will have 100. Second day you'll have 300, okay? And use a separate email for every account that you create, because with Gmail, you need to do that. That's just how it works. But with Gmail, if you use Gmail, you can create 5 Gmail accounts with 1 phone number. And if you run out of Gmails, use Yahoo, use mail.com, or use Proton Mail. And also, when you're creating these accounts, you're going to have to put in a number at the end of your first and last name, like Mike2 Iser 2, Mike3 Iser 3. The reason is because the system will reject the same first and last name over and over again, appearing over and over, right? So to avoid that issue, you do that. And then later on, come to the profile and delete those numbers. And one last thing is, when you're setting up these accounts, you're going to set them up one under the other. So account number 1 refers account 2 using this referral link over here for account 1. But for number 3, you do not use number 1's referral link. Use number 2's referral link over here to set up account 3. And for account 4, you do not use this, you do not use this. Use account 3's referral link to set up account 4. So it chains in that way, so that each account gets 200 leads total, okay? And if you run into any issues with any of this, you can contact support about it, because they're aware people want to create multiple accounts, and they can help sort you out. But that about wraps that up. So once you set up all your accounts, you're going to go and set up a ClickBank account, which is free to do. So you sign up with ClickBank for free. I won't show you the process because it's simple enough. But once you do, you go to the accounts over here. You go and create an account nickname, and you select affiliate over here because we're promoting products with ClickBank. Then you enter in your nickname and click sign up. And you follow those instructions though, but you don't put in like gibberish, right? Obviously. And then when this pops up over here, you click it, and this brings you to the overview page, your dashboard. And here we're going to click on Marketplace to find the products to promote, right? Now, out of all these categories, we're going to go with e-business and e-marketing. This is what is going to convert the best, products in this category. We're going to sort this by gravity, so we get the products at the top, which are generating the most sales for the most affiliates, and focus on these ones over here. Now, I haven't tested out number 2. I've tested out number 1 and number 3, and I've seen good results with them. So that's what I'd suggest to you. If you're new, promote one of these. We're still promoting number 3, so let's open up the affiliate page over here. And what you're going to do is you're going to use the email swipe files provided to us for free by this company right over here. Okay, we got 10 of them. Now, I'm not going to use these 10 because these lead to a generic landing page. Actually, some of them show you a specific landing page URL that you can use that converts better. Because what we were doing before is we were going back over here and we were hitting promote and using this hop link, the generic landing page hop link. And that was converting at 1,700 hops per sale for me, for WriteAppReviews anyways. Now I'm getting 1,300 hops per conversion with the specific landing page. So we're going to use that. And with these first 10, you get the specific landing page for 1 through 4. But then 5, 6, okay, 5 doesn't have it, 6 has it, and then 7, 8, 9, 10 do not have it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight to my resources in my description, because I'm offering you 35 bonus swipe files that I've gotten from the vendor over the last few months. They give it out to us if you're on their email list. And I've compiled them here, the best ones. I've cherry picked them. And you can basically copy and paste these specific landing pages which convert better and use these instead. So the one that I use today is, what was it? A piano one. So I use this one over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy the subject line over here. And these are subject lines that I've rewritten that are going to convert better. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to come back over here, go to the mailing system, and then select all our leads over here and paste in the subject right over there. Then we're going to grab the body. So let me just do that real quick. Control C. And then if I try to paste that in over here, it's going to look wonky. Let me just show you. If I click in here, Control A, backspace, Control V, it's all messed up, right? So we don't want that. We're going to Control Z, undo that, and we're going to paste it in a text file. And I've already done that already, actually. So what you would do is you'd press Control V, paste it in a text file, and then copy it over again, Control C, and then paste it here, Control V. Okay? Just grab a drink of water here. So once you've pasted it in this way, now it's looking better, right? Just a few changes we need to make. We need to put in our name over here, and we need to bold the place where we're going to put the link right over here. And normally this will say something like name as a placeholder. And what that's telling you is to use the first name shortcode up over here, first name fix, and paste that over top. That way it'll replace that with that person's actual first name. But now that we fixed up all of this, we got to put in our link now. So let's go back, not over here. Oh, yeah, I've got to paste it in already over here. But what you would do is you'd go over here and grab this over here, this hop link, right? And then paste it in your document, because you have to make some alterations to it, your text pad over here. And then change this affiliate to your nickname that we entered in earlier. Mine is value null. And where we have TID, transaction ID, this is going to tell us where the sale is coming from. So like WAR for WriteAppReviews and MLGS1 for our first MLGS account. So we're going to highlight all of this, copy it, come over here, and then highlight the text, insert the link over here, press Ctrl V, press OK, and we got our link in there. Now we just hit perfect timing, because this is going to send out the email when the lead is most likely to see it and open it. So MLGS keeps track of historical data as far as how the leads operate when they open up their emails and when they sign up, all that stuff. And they determine when it's best to send it out to them. So we increase our open rate. So click on that, and then click an orange button over here, which is send email. It'll look like this. And once you click that, it'll send out the email, and then this will pop up. It'll say you have to wait 23 hours before you can mail out again. When that happens, you just need to do the same process for each one of your accounts. So an easy way to do that is to right click over here, go to duplicate tab, and on this duplicated tab we're going to sign out and sign back in with our second account. Now the reason we're doing this is so we can copy and paste all the information over from the prior tab to the second account. So we'd go to the mailing system on our second account, select our leads, now come back a tab and copy this, Control C, and then paste it over here, Control V, and then copy all of this, and then paste it in over here. And then click on this link anywhere on it, and then click this button, change the 1 to a 2, and then hit perfect timing. Double check, everything looks good over here, and then hit send email. So it's that quick. Now, conservatively, it's going to take you 15 minutes initially, right, when you're getting used to all of this, to do this. But you start getting it done in 10 minutes and even less time than that. That's where I'm at right now. So the bottom line though is this is a system that is copy and paste, so it's very beginner friendly, and it's something that I've seen results with relatively quickly. I mean, I'm already at $1,000 a month, and that's only after month 4, right? Making $1,000 a month. So what other business opportunity can you make $1,000 a month in just that short period of time? Now, everyone is different, and not everyone starts off the same. Some people get fewer accounts, some people get more accounts. Not everyone knows how to send the emails properly, but I give a lot of training on my channel on as far as how to do that all. But if you start off on the right foot and you do everything correctly and you're patient, you're going to see results in enough time. Give it enough time, okay? So if you want to come on board, send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. For everyone else, give this a like if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't checked it out already, go to jobquittingincome.com to learn how I'm making another $1,000 a month. But I'm going to wrap this up here. See you in the next video.